Here is my delicious Nordstrom E-Bar order. I get the tropical green tea cooler and my daughter got the matcha with banana on top. I had to catch that cute little pup. It was just the cutest thing I ever saw. Now, I am cleaning this rug. Again, it's the only carpet we have in our entire house and it gets disgustingly dirty. So I'm using this pet shampooer from, I think it's from Bissell. And I've used it a couple of times. It works so well. I went over this thing a few times. I only put a couple of those clips here in this video because it was just like repetitive. Now, the fur was definitely building up, so I grabbed a broom and just swept all of that extra fur off and then went in and shampooed it. The top part of the shampooer is the water with the solution, and then this is obviously the dirty, disgusting water. And keep in mind, I had already went over it once before. Now, the before and after on this rug is so rewarding to me. This is like another time I had went over it and rinsed it out. It was so gross. Went over it so many times, let it dry in the backyard, and look at how good it turned out. It's like so many shades lighter. Okay, 50 Shades of Grey was only supposed to be for that, novel, not for the layers of dirt your carpets gain by having pets or if you don't shampoo them enough. This needs a major deep clean. All right, now that the carpet's dry, I ate a delicious In-N-Out burger. Well, my t-shirt and I did. It was so worth it. I need to wash the couch, clean up the floors, and anything that I possibly can. I need to get some more caffeine because I'm feeling like some resistance from my body. And it's like I'm fighting against it and it's exhausting. Caffeine can fix that and I'm not gonna let it win. So I'm gonna start out with taking off the blankets and unzipping the covers from these cushions on my couch, and I will put it to wash. Getting this done is actually fairly easy just by unzipping and just putting it in the washer. Easy to do. I'm just making the time to do it. I honestly have been putting off cleaning just because I was working. My daughter came home from school and we've just been spending time together. But she went to go hang out with her grandparents today and her aunts and uncles and all her little cousins. So I just dedicated the day to clean since my schedule was free. Hallelujah. Which means I need to do as much cleaning as I possibly can. I had to clean out this vacuum because it was kind of backed up with the dirt. So make sure you guys are cleaning even your tools that you use, like vacuums, mops, whatever you use. I'm gonna restock my Diet Pepsis in the fridge and just kind of reset this. We went to the grocery store last night and I just need to make it organized. That way I'm not overwhelmed when I open the refrigerator. I found a couple of things that we don't need, so we're not going to eat it. I'm just not going to keep it in the fridge and just toss it. Now, we are going to have probably, we're going to barbecue hamburgers tonight. My daughter really loves them, so we'll just make that for her. I plan to do some laundry, sweep, and mop my floors today, just because the floors take up the most surface in the house. And when that is all cleaned, I feel that my time was used in the best way possible. I still have some dishes I do need to wash, but it's not overwhelmingly out of hand. Thank goodness. I noticed that when I skip a week or 2 weeks, and any more than that, it is not worth it in the end because you're having to spend so much time, energy, trying to clean, figuring out in what order am I going to do this. So I did vacuum the floors and then I'm using my Tinco machine. I did wash everything before using the machine just to get it all set up. It does have a cleaning solution specifically for the machine. You can't just use whatever solution you want. I have seen that they have come up with a few other ones since I bought this one, but I'm happy for now. I don't really want to spend the money on this because there's other things I'd rather get right now. Now, I ended up using my O Cedar Spin Mop as well. I bought new mop heads for it, and I got a good deal on Amazon for a pack of 3. So I go over my floors more than just once or twice. Just so you know, I will show that I went over the floors one time, but honestly, it's not enough for me. I like to really get in there, clean my mop heads and my machines, go over it a few times just so that I know it's fresh, clean, and when you have a lot of pets, it changes how you need to clean anyway. So if you don't have any, that's great. Now, before I started cleaning the floors with the Tinko mop, I actually took a shower and gave Zeppelin a bath. So she's all fresh and clean. I mean, today I really meant clean. Clean as much as I possibly can and don't stop until it's all done. So I just put some Dawn dish soap on this because we ran out of Pine Sol, which is what I prefer to use. Even though I know it does have chemicals in it, I just love the smell, and I'll get there one day with like a chemical-free home. Now I have 2 O-Cedar spin mops that I use. This one is for the floors with the new mop heads I just got, and I know that it's not the most sanitary way to do this, but I am constantly switching out the water. I wash the mop head in between, like rinse it out, and I replenish the water a few times. That way I know I'm not just spreading dirt around. And again, I am using Dawn dish soap. I just feel like these mop heads have a lot of like microfiber fabric on it to really pick up, wash, and clean. So you do you. I'm not saying my way is the best way. I'm just saying, hey, if I'm going to clean my own floors, I'm going to do it my way. Now, after me putting this off for a few weeks and not like cleaning anything really, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe a housekeeper would be great. You know, I've seen this new thing on care.com where they have like the mother's helper situation. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so lovely. But what would I really have them do? So I'm going to kind of look into it to see what we can come up with. But at the same time, I like to do this on my downtime. Like, this is just something I do enjoy doing. It's just once in a while when you put things off is when it's like, oh man, you have to start all over again. But hey, I see it as a blessing. I get to have like a clean home. I get to do it myself. I have the time to do it. And it feels so good after. And that's the part where I find rewarding and motivating. When you do things yourself, it's just, you really appreciate. I mainly wanted to focus in this room just because I felt that it needed the most attention. I mean, the table needs to be wiped down. The floors were gross. We had all of the kittens adopted out, so we're so happy about that. And looking forward to seeing how clean this house will be and then what we're going to do next. There's still a lot that I need to declutter and get rid of, and I kind of somewhat started this morning in my bedroom, and I'm like, gosh, why do I have so much stuff? And although I did do a lot of reorganizing in the garage, I still have so many containers and clear bins that I need to go through. There's a lot of clothes that I just don't fit anymore or I wouldn't wear. And I just have plenty to do on the to-do list, so I'm just trying to stay motivated. My brain works so fast, and in my mind, I want to go to either Home Depot or Lowe's or some type of nursery. That way we can get some new plants and plant a few in the backyard. The only thing is that we have bought many plants before in the back, and they all don't last. Some do, some don't. And sometimes when we put like new plants even in our house, the cats love to play with it, and it usually doesn't last very long after. So we just enjoy it while it lasts. Now, I'm actually really excited about this little like duster mop broom little contraption I got from HomeGoods. It is a microfiber duster, and it works really well because it's better than your Swiffers. Don't get me wrong, I can appreciate Swiffers for your walls and floors, I guess, but this thing covers a whole wide space as well, and you can reuse it. So you could wash them in the washing machine. It's more cost effective compared to the Swiffer, and I'm just loving it. So it's helping me speed up, at least in my mind, it's helping me speed up the sweeping that I need to do, because we do have a lot of square footage in this house. And this today was honestly the first time I thought maybe I could downsize. Now, I have already finished washing the couch covers and I put them in the dryer. So those should be drying soon. I'm just continuing to sweep while that's going on, and I definitely am going to have my husband put the covers back onto the couch covers, because that's just his part that he likes to help or wants to help with, which is very much appreciated. So this is me just folding all of the towels, and the cushion covers are all done. So I'm just going to quickly fold up the towels, and then once my husband's done working, he can put the cushion covers back onto the couch, and then I'll hopefully be almost done. But I feel like I still have a couple of hours that I could really dive in and just do more and push myself harder to get it all done. That way I'm like catching up for lost time. Then I will know that I really accomplished so much in a day. I can really enjoy myself and maybe go in the jacuzzi later or catch up on some episodes that I need to watch. So today is the perfect day that my husband's going to barbecue for us, and I don't have to worry about making dinner, so that really does give me some relief. It's all about teamwork and finding what schedule works best for you and your family. Now, to those who have subscribed and have watched my YouTube journey, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I know I do a little of this and that. We ended up going to a parade. The weather was beautiful. Not too hot, wasn't windy, but my husband ended up getting sick. Now I have to mute the sound because otherwise I could get like a copyright. So it was really cute. They were playing all kinds of great music. It's really important where you raise your kids. I mean, I get it. You got to live where you can afford. It makes sense. But get your kids off those tablets. Don't always have them indoors. Get them out, and about, creating, using their brains. Don't keep them sheltered, you guys. It is so important for their future and for yours, because you're going to see them really shine. Look at how cute the pups were. There were so many different types of dogs dressed up in like Hawaiian gear. It was so cute. And it was such a beautiful, gorgeous day out. The weather was perfect. Oh, so grateful.